どうも、ハリーです。今回プレイするのは Beyond Reach というモッドになります。リーチ地方3回連続になりましたけどね。この Beyond Reach はかなり規模の大きいモッドで、ダウンロードコンテンツ並みのスケールがあるみたいですね。モッドの規模を測るのに、単純にファイルのサイズで比べたりもできるんですけど、テキスト量を見るのもね、よくわかるんですよね。で、ちょっと見てみたんですけど、公式のダウンロードコンテンツのドーンガードとかドラゴンボーンよりもテキスト量がね、ちょっと多いんですよね。最初のリリースから6年ほど経ってますけど、今もアップデートが続いてるという、モッターさんの愛情を感じる元ですね。評判もかなりいいみたいなんで、プレイが楽しみです。それでは行ってみましょう。クエストの開始は、ホワイトランでいいのかな。ホワイトランで、この人たちだな。
You, what are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
何が言いたい？
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
やばい人っぽいな。意味がわからないことをまくし立てるのをやめて要点を伝えてくれないか。
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her convictions, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sum. If this horde transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night.That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it.
マーラ様なんや。言ってこれは。
There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas. Keep a clear eye.Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.
というわけで、舞台はリーチ地方、マルカルスの周辺になりますね。なら何をすればいい？まだ煙に巻くような言葉しか伝えてもらってないぞ。
Huh? Sorry. My head.
オリバーさん。
What on earth? What spell did you cast on her?
こいつは名前付きなんや。そんな魔法は知らないぞ。それにこちらにだって影響が出ている。
Yes, I saw. You were mumbling to yourself, almost word for word that of Jayana. Forgive me. Our travels have put me in a hastened mood.
あなたの女サイ殿の口からマーラのお告げを聞いた。製法についてだ。言うんやそれ。
Didn't know madness could be contracted. Is this a jest you're both in on?
冗談に聞こえるか。話に出てきた製法について教えてくれ。
No, it looks like you're serious, which worries me a lot more. The closest I can come to answering your visions is that we had just hailed from Evermore.Which may be that west you want. If you're dead set on taking voyage there, then a merchant who has a route between that hinterland kingdom and Skyrim should be resting at Markarth. Word of warning, if you care to listen. The Reach isn't a place you want to risk your neck just on the visions of a zealous priestess.
もう一回話しかけたら何かあるかな。
Hello.
一体何のことです？
If only I could tell you. My mind was beholden to something truly divine, so much that I can't recall aught that
さっきから
I
子供が鬱陶しいな。
However, I have an image of the reach from that possession. Oh, an incredibly irksome feeling. Maybe you can seek out an answer by following the roads westward. Maybe the same merchant who carried us through that web of valleys can impart the same privilege unto you. Seek him out near Markarth if you will.
ほう、商人。
Good fortunes on your travels.
スカイリムでの内戦勃発によってリーチとの交易が滞り、ハイロック全体に不穏な空気が漂っているという噂だ。間もなくある商人が岩だらけの道をたどり、エバーモアへと行所に旅立つという話を聞いた。彼は今マルカルスで護衛の募集をしているそうだ。彼が出発する前に同行できないか話をしてみよう。というわけでマルカルスに行って商人と話すんやけど。
Hello again.
またまたどうも。女司祭殿は視力を失っているのではないのか。その彼女がどうして私を見ることができる。
Blind, not deaf. So don't make that very astute observation aloud, or I'll be dealing with an unhappy priestess.
女司祭さん
And
には名
I'm
前
as
がないのか。
confused as you when it comes to her foresight and sense of self when walking this world. Almost like she doesn't need me here at all. I mean, you're not the first she's approached like this. However, the content of her words have been different when she's done this in the past.
彼女とはどんな間柄だ。
A guardian employed by both her father and the circle of priests from Daggerfall, meaning her father is as devout a follower of the faith as she is. Traveling the lands to spread her divine message, I don't mind much. Very honest work and more than meager pay to say the least. If you're ever up for another line of work, then priests are employers you'd like to see.
オリバーさんなかなかいいキャラっぽい感じがするな。よし、じゃあ行ってみましょう。お、こいつか。
Come to talk.
あ、名前が翻訳されてないやん。あ、これクエストってちゃんと出てくれてんやん。これ助かるな。ハイロックに向かうと聞いたが。
What gave it away? This rugged face or my tired gaze? Crossing those valleys will give you both.
聖職者とその連れからあなたがここに滞在していると聞いたんだ。二人と知り合いだったりするのか。
Ah, little blind girl and her clingy bodyguard, right?
この人オ
They're
ッ
a
ドアイや
couple
ね。
now? Didn't seem to give that impression on their way here. Ah, I digress. Going to make a return journey through that
くっついてたん
rocky
やあれ。
maze once I've got all the wares for my eager clients in the east. And I'm short of a bodyguard myself. The fool who escorted me here got himself lost in the wilds somewhere, staggering from the inn in a drunken stupor. Thought about tying him to the wagon until he came to his senses. Yet ultimately, if you're going to put your life in someone's hands, then it better be someone you trust.
で、こちらなら信頼できるというわけか。初対面の相手だぞ。
Alright. I'm desperate, you see. Happy now? I just need a body to take the hits in case we get into any trouble. Which we won't, of course. Don't worry, I'll be paid handsomely. That is, if you don't drop the venture halfway through and push through to the end.
この話乗らせてもらおう。ずっとハイロックをこの目で見たかったんだ。で、前やろ。
Ah, don't want to blow the wind out of your sails, but this is the east of High Rock, worlds apart from the west. Don't want you to be getting any false impressions of us Breton folk from the people you meet down there. Ah, there I go rambling again. Get aboard. New lands await.
おお。じゃあ行くか。
Hope you brought your own rug. That hardwood's gonna be a real pain later on. Don't get too comfortable though. Still need a blade ready for when the road gets rough.
あれあ、おお。あ、そうや、これムービーあるんですよね。それは当然見ますよ。
Damn, we're on the doorstep of the kingdom. Get the
声入っ
gods
たまま。
ordain that we stumble across trouble now.
現実を定めるよ。早いな、おい。 そう静筆なる状態への回帰を、責任と不安から逃れられるその場所へ向かわんとするのは正しきやもしれぬ。しかして歩みは定無理、読まれへんわ早すぎるわこれあれやんな、もうこの1画面にもう収めた方がよくないこれもう原文上書きして読めなくしていいから上に出してほしかったな。読めないなこれ。かけたるものは夢ドリームそのものなり、全然わからんかったわ。ビヨンドリーチにはレイプ、児童虐待、拷問、下品な言葉など非常に不穏でデリケートな題材が含まれています。この内容を見たくない、聞きたくない場合ははいを選択して検閲してください。ストーリーに影響が出る可能性がありますが、ある程度のまとまりは保ってるでしょう。いいえ。で、なんなん？王国の玄関口に差し掛かったとこ、こっちか。なんかあったん？
Look over there! The man's gasping for life! I'm not going any further until you find out what's going on.
まあ仕事やからな。どうして自分で見に行かない？
Hey now, I'm just a merchant! I try
それ
to
は護衛が
avoid
行くべき
spilled
やろ。
blood. Besides, what else am I paying you for?
そりゃそうだ。ロア。王国はどんな場所だ？
Evermore's renowned most of all for its colourful cast of characters and deviants. You'll run the gamut of Brittonic experience in that cluster of man. First settlement you'll come across, considering you stay the course once you depart from a wagon, is the Divide, a hulking bridge jutting out from its watery locale. Standing atop that stony juggernaut will grant you a vista of the Reach's mires and towns, most notably Arnima, and if you squint hard enough, Evermore itself.
エバーモアは王国だと思っていたが。
Semantics, eh? Evermore is the city and the kingdom, where the city itself beats as the heart and centre of our royal affairs. The place where the Reach consolidates its authority and, well, reach over the east. Used to be a backwater not too long ago, the Eastern Hinterland Kingdom. Yet recent times have spoiled the city with inordinate wealth and power. Power that they've used to conquer and subjugate their comparatively less civilized neighbours. Now any Breton dwelling east of the city's walls sports their banner. You'll see it on your arrival.
アーニマという町のことも口にしていたな。
Nothing pleasant, I assure you. Most outside their miserable sty consider it to be a stain on the kingdom, with good reason. Most of the guards are nothing but thugs looking to shake down us humble merchants when given the chance, and they routinely terrorise those unfortunate sons that don't have the means to leave. All governed by that strange character, Mortiphane. Lord Mortiphane, to be correct. Never call a lord by his name. Heard tales of sordid acts and strange punishment disseminated upon those beneath him who weren't wise enough to escape. Most of these tales smacked of madness. Most I simply ignored because they're hard to imagine happening within any civil residence. I never risked finding out for myself. Town dampers the mood, which isn't good when you're travelling on your lonesome.
なら立ち寄るつもりはない。
Reminds me. I actually have to pass by that decaying dump. Got a client right within their walls. Hopefully the guards are knockout drunk, as usual. They're meanest when they're sober.
あ、でもう一個のこっちまで。結構あれやな、セリフががっつり入ってんやな。街道では何が待ち受けているんだろうか。
Well,
何があったんか確認しに行けば早く。
save for a passenger getting leery with another. Though my route is one of the safer paths of travel. I have to pick up the pace through certain stretches. Have bandits and the like springing traps from above on any uncaring traveller making their way to the province. Once we reach the easternmost part of Evermore, then we should be safe. Got the guard there meting out justice with an iron fist. Scoundrels should stay well clear. Most of the time, anyway.
ほとんどの場合だと
Well, don't want to startle you, as I do need an extra blade, but we've got a problem with these savages north of Evermore. They like to call them witchmen. Not sure if that's what the savages call themselves, but we'll stick with it. See, rumours are stirring that these witchmen are getting agitated. Sporadic attacks all across the kingdom.
この動きがなんかすごい洋画チック
impossible
や
to
ね
dwell in because of their savagery. But that's a problem you'll have to deal with once you reach the kingdom, not on your way there. So don't fret about the journey itself. You'll be fine.
ああ、なるほどな。このモッドはセリフの量がすごいみ
Don't
たいや
blame
な。
me if you see this wagon halfway to the horizon upon hearing your screams. Have to protect my interests.
はいはい。あ、生きてんじゃん。何があった
Those witchmen in the tower. They ambushed us when we were changing shifts. Won the divide. Get them to send men, please.
あ、死んだ。ヤギ川板金鎧やで。蘇生の指輪。あ、すごいね。すごいけどいらんわ。エヴァン太陽兜。おお。この兜だけちょっと後でかぶってみよう。塔を調査する。え、商人に報告はせんでいいのかな。まあええんやろな。よし、じゃあ行ってみようか。塔、これか。これ何？あ、木じゃないな。なんかの切断されてるやつやけど、おー、なるほどね。こういう表現があるよってことか。剣の塚、これ関係ねえな。おう、守護者。敵ではないの？敵なんかよ。何やそれ。あれ？あ、おっとおっと。おい。強靭。このウィッチマンっていうのが、あー、なるほどね。ホースオーンの一種なんやな。お、結構グロッチいね。で、これでほんならもう商人の元戻ればいいのかな。
Alright.
生存者はいなかった。ホースオーンが塔を襲撃したんだ。
No, friend. Not forsworn.
あ、ホースオーンではないん
Thought
や。
I told you about these
あく
devils
までウィッチ
already.
マンはウィッチマンなんやな。気に留めていなかったんだろう。
Trust me, these aren't the type you want to be ignorant about. If you treat them like you would any common scoundrel hounding for your coin purse, then the next sight you'll be seeing is that of your gods. Bastards coat their blades and arrows with this vile poison. A resin so foul it can condemn giants to an agonizing death with nary a brush. Not sure how you came out of that alive, to be honest. You're tougher than you look.
もっと手強い敵を相手にしたことがある。
Really? That's hard to believe. These scum are a whole new low for the Reachmen. Carving up man, woman, child and babe alike in their hideous rituals. Sadistic artists. How they play with the bodies they harvest and hoist them in that dense woodland north. Foul. Simply foul. Spoiled my mood. At least you've made it back. I was about to do one. Had you spent any longer up there?
これからの目的地は街道でまたウィッチマンの襲撃があったりするのか。
You shouldn't. The divide is within spitting distance. If you keep to the road, you should arrive there without harm. Unless you take a detour, that is. That's where my almighty prescience ends and the uncertainty begins. And as we know, ignorance pays. My clients are probably waiting with bated breath, taken long enough to get here already. I'll need to skip on any indulgences on that bridge and head straight to Arnima. However, you should speak with the governor up there, Morosa. Frumpy little woman, but don't tell her I said that. She'll normally be within the temple, sparing a prayer for our mutual mother.
あんたたちの母
Mara, you fool! If there's one god you should know in the Reach, then it's her. The people don't take kindly to those who know not about her grace. I'll see you around, friend. Give my thanks to Morosa for keeping this road so safe.
あ、もう行っちゃうん。いやいや、どうしたどうした
Come on, Harry. Almost there. Have all the hay.
お前名前ないのに馬の方には名前あるんやな。ああ、行っちゃうのね。なんかこの商人いいキャラしてたのにもったいないな。せっかくやから名前付きでなんか出してくれりゃいいのにな、今後もな。では今回この辺りで終わろうと思います。ちょっとね、ロードをしたら商人が馬車引けなくなっちゃって、あそこで立ち往生してなんか足踏みしてるんですけどね、大丈夫かな。いやー、セリフががっつり入っててストーリー重視なんでしょうかね、このモッド。クエストモッドって言っても結構いろいろあって、ダンジョン探索がメインだったり戦闘がメインだったりすることもあるんですけど、このビヨンドリーチはストーリーに重きを置いてんのかな。ちょっとリグモール・オブ・ブルーマに似た感じを受けましたけどね。メインのストーリーずっと追っていくっていうタイプですね。でもどっちかっていうと追加エリアを探索して冒険するのが主目的っぽいんですけどね。元のページ見た限りウィルムストゥースに近いのかなって思ってたんですけどね。まあそれもやっていけばわかんのかな。今のところはすごい丁寧で面白そうに感じられますね。それではまた次回お会いしましょう。